Okay, so I'm Beck Lane, and this is Catalyst and Company. Catalyst and Company, we're catalysts in each other's lives as well as our own, and we work at being the artists we've always wanted to be. Behind me is a painting called King Femme. King Femme is a trans man. When I did this, they were pre-trans, and this was taken in a nightclub where King Femme was performing. And by the way, they've been a performer out of Miami for a while now. Young person, but been a performer for a while. Did drag shows and things, but now we're trans man, and life is different. So anyway, whatever they're up to, I'm not perfectly clear, but I love following King Femme on Instagram and all the photos. And I've been thinking about painting them again because he really has just, you can see where he's become the person he's always needed to be and wanted to be, but really needed to be. Great photos. Want to paint him again, but they're also sexy photos, and it's a little uncomfortable and weird for me to paint sexy. So anywho, we have a small problem with King Femme. I have the show coming up on Tuesday we have a show coming up on Tuesday, February 7th on the rooftop of Art Ovation Hotel. Art Ovation Hotel is this fabulous hotel that's art-centric in downtown Sarasota. So February 7th, we're going to be up on the roof between 6 and 9 o'clock with Gray Productions, a company that does event planning, and does events rather, a lot of art events, really large and small scale events, really interesting, run by this one woman, Stephanie Gray. So we're looking forward to Tuesday, pulling work, but then I ran into a problem. And I'll get to the problem in a sec, because it relates to one, as I saw this issue, I remembered the first time I had to deal with it. I'm in my apartment in East Providence, and I've got a Kickstarter campaign, and I'm trying to raise money for shows in New York. And I get done making this one video for Kickstarter, and I think it's pretty perfect. It's the best I can do. And I get up to turn the camera off, and I hear whoosh, bang behind me. More like a pop and then a bang. Or a bang and then a pop. And I just stood there for a sec, looking at the little laptop that later would go up in a puff of smoke, a little flame and a puff of smoke. Looking at the laptop, pre-puff. And I turn around, and there is one of my paintings, a painting I call Stay Out of the Pool, with the back of my chair sticking through it. It had gone down in a rush of air, and poof! Bang, poof, poof, bang. The back of my little wooden chair went through it. And that's when I learned to repair paintings. And a few weeks later, that same painting, with its repair, was hanging on Madison and 50th. 5th and Madison? 50th and Madison? 50th and Madison. 5th? One of those streets. Anyhow, in New York, overlooking St. Patrick's Cathedral. I have a photograph of Stay Out of the Pool with St. Patrick's Cathedral in the background. There we are. So this morning I unwrapped King Femme, getting ready for Tuesday. I've been checking all my paintings the past few days, making sure everything's good, correcting any issues that need to be corrected, applying or adding hangers and wire to the pieces that need to be wired, get ready for hanging. I unwrapped this little doodad this morning and found this. Oh, and this. So we've got two tears in King Femme. And as usual, I don't have the money to buy the supplies to fix this. This is actually a really easy fix. As we learned with Stay Out of the Pool, it takes a roll of bookbinding tape, you get a roll of bookbinding tape. I look for Line Co. As I learned with Stay Out of the Pool, Line Co works really, really well. I get the big fat roll like this. When I apply it to the back, I make sure that the canvas is even. It's kind of tight. I check the front to make sure that there's no buckling. I turn on my iron to about a medium heat. Apply it to the tape on the back with the painting, with the image side down. Apply the tape and then apply the medium heat iron, and I leave it there for a bit. I don't know how long. It's till the tape says to me, we have adhered and we will follow all your rules. Once it is applied, I take the iron off and turn the painting around. Get rid of any extra little flyaway canvas threads that are sticking out. I sand it a little bit just to make sure that the surface is even. Apply some gesso, let it dry, and then sand that. Apply more gesso, let it dry, and then sand that. Apply a little bit more gesso, let it dry, and then sand that, and then I apply the paint again. I apply oil paint, which is oil over aerosol. So I would, if I could, in this instance, apply oil. And really, when you get done, you will not see an issue. It seems daunting. It seems like something you can't do. If I can do it, you can do it as well. That's it. So, but we're down to 2 days until this has to be hanging, and I can't buy the tape, and that's my life, and that's the life of an artist, and I think that's where a lot of us find ourselves. I've been talking to a lot of artists lately who are really, really struggling, and it's shameful. It feels really horribly shameful to us that we're not succeeding, but we can't succeed if we don't have the opportunities. So we're here trying to create these opportunities, and then we run into this. Anywho, that's where we are, is that. And so King Femme will not be showing Tuesday. However, on Catalyst and Company, we talk about moving forward. We will have other opportunities for King Femme when we hopefully can get the tape that we need. But we will have we have actually had a number of opportunities pop up this month. And I'm super, super, super grateful for the one on Tuesday because I get to show, I'm so excited because I get to show King Femme, who's never been shown before. But I'm also showing Candy Dish, who's never been shown before. Jordan Mayhem, who's never been shown before. And there's a number of paintings of my drag friends, my trans friends, my gender fluid friends who I've never, ever shown before. So we're going to put this little heartache to the side and focus on what we can do, including showing the 4-panel painting, 1 king, who's me, 4 queens, and Yayoi Kusama. It's a 12-foot long painting that has never been shown anywhere before, and we finally have an outlet with Gray Productions. So we're just going to not be big babies and keep trying, and we'll make another opportunity for King Femme. And there we go. Oh, and I have another show going on as well. I know it's scattered as usual at a place called Vino Wine Bar. We've got 8 to 12 paintings hanging up there. We'll be having an artist event later this month, and I'll let you know when that's going to happen. But we keep moving forward. We just keep trying. This is Catalyst and Company, and if you'd like to help support Catalyst and Company or me, Beck Lane, with all my dumb crap that I do, all the links are down below, including links to Cash App, PayPal, TeePublic, Patreon, where you can supply monthly support for as low as $5 a month, and then the galleries, where you can buy work that I haven't poked holes in. The galleries including Chasen Gallery, Blue Egg Gallery in Fort Lauderdale, and my friend Raphael Coelho at Art Front Galleries in New Jersey. All right. Oh, Carrie. What is wrong with me? Ciao. Meow, meow, boink.